The Dell Show. Child, this phone just dropped right before I went to record, and I am so happy to say there are no cracks. Otherwise, I would have had to start this video in tears because I love you, phone. I love you so much, phone. I love you so much, phone. Phone, will you marry me, phone? We're already married, actually, okay? It would just be a renewing of our vows. Oh my God. How y'all doing? I had such a great day today, and it is 11 something at night, and I was so tired. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make myself do it because I promised myself I was gonna do it every day. And no, I don't mind a couple of days, off here and there, but I will not have 2 days off in a row. I just will not do it. Anyway, I cleaned up, I cooked earlier, some Trinidadian brown stewed chicken. Let me tell you something, mama be rolling in the kitchen, especially when it's nobody home. Then I got my motivational stuff in my ears. I got my church music going. I'm talking about mama be on fire in the kitchen. And, and I got, of course, when I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. So it's like even more like invigorating to be walking around, cleaning up the house and tending to the food. And then I almost forgot I had somewhere to go. And then, of course, I had to Uber it up. Y'all know I am like, let me tell y'all something. I am anti-Uber. I will get on that bus. I do not have no pride, okay? I will get on that bus. I feel like it empowers me. I'll be working out. Even like tonight, the bus was going to take like 40 minutes to come. I was like, oh, the Lord must want me to walk 2 miles home. And that's exactly what I did. And I stared at that bus the whole time. And then I found myself looking back for the bus when I was like at my stop. I'm like, oh, there's no more need to look. I'm here. So, but anyway, I had to Uber over to this reading over at UCB. Shout out to my girl, Taquita Love, who wrote the dopest script. And, what I'm so happy about is, as a comedian, everyone feels like you're a writer and you just should be a writer because you are a writer in a sense of, you have to write your jokes. I write my jokes, but like sometimes people mistake you like a writer doesn't necessarily have to write things down. A writer can like write it on the brain and then recite it on stage. And I pride myself on being like a songwriter, definitely a joke writer, a short form writer. I can write the shit out of a review. I can also see a script and oh my God, if that script needs some funny, I can punch that script. I'm talking about I can make that script super funny. Like that's where I shine at. But I am not a script writer. I am not a person that like sits down and takes a story from like beginning to end. Now, if the story happened to me, oh, I can't wait to get to the stage and tell it to you. And I can write that story down because I'm pretty much reciting everything that went, was there. But anyway, I'm only bringing this up to say that, people, we were discussing like the fact that, so many of the opportunities in comedy want you to have a script. And I'm just like, I'm just not a writer. And I'm like, cool with that. And then at the end of the show, I was telling that to one of the other comedians and he was like, but you could do it though. You could do it. And I was just like, no, I don't want to. Like, and he was just like, but don't count yourself out. And, he was like, I make beats, but, I also write the script. And then, what I was thinking about too is, in comedy, people would just be like, no, you're a writer. You're a writer. I'm telling you, you are a writer. In music, when you be like, I'm not a singer, people be like, oh, okay. Like, they don't even question that shit. They don't want to hear your voice. If you don't think you can do it, they really don't want to hear that shit. They don't try to convince you. They don't be like, everybody's a singer. Come on now. You can do it. They be like, oh, you don't sing? Oh, okay. Next. Let's go over here. But anyway, back to me not being a writer. What I explained to the guy, and of course, what I'm going to explain to you, my revelation, of course, always, the lessons that I have to learn for myself and then share with you, which is, it's so powerful in knowing what I am not, like, and not be convinced, because I was one of the readers of the script, and that is where I absolutely like shine. Like, give me a script and I will bring that shit to life. And I just want to do like that so much. I just want to just take every script and just bring it to life and bring the character to life and bring my whole thing. That is what I want to do more of. And then I was explaining to him, like, when you get into a television show or whatever industry you might be in too, but on a set where I'm, aspiring and be at frequently, is everyone's at the top of their thing on that set. There are actors at the top of their game. There are writers at the top of their game who wrote the script. There are directors at the top of their game. The director, the sound guys at the top of his game. You need all of those people to know what they are and what they're not, so that they can excel at what they are on that set. And it's just like, in a town where everybody is making suggestions because they are, actually rooting for you. So they're just like, well, why don't you try this? But like, I am so many other things. I have so many other talents. I don't feel the need to have to try anything else, but because really all I want to do is, I was telling my auntie, and I was also telling this to one of my other comedian friends, is I just want to get paid to like be myself. And you know what? That's exactly what happened at this Grammy party I hosted yesterday. I'm talking about, that's why my voice is hoarse. And that's also why I'm like trying to like, because I said I'm gonna just start like using my voice better and not like screaming so much, but I be so excited and then the passion takes over and then I be screaming. But anyway, at that Grammy party, I'm talking about, when as a comedian, when you see people standing up, you're like unnerved, because it's just like, oh my God, what am I going to say? And then I was just like, you know what, Lord, tell me what to do, Lord, tell me what to do, tell me what to say. And I could clearly hear the Lord being like, this is an award show hosting session. This is preparation for you to host the award show that you want to host. So just go up there, be yourself, be likable, don't try to say any jokes, and keep the show rolling. And I'm talking about it. When I tell you, I had a blast, and everybody, as I was leaving the party, everybody was like, I had so much fun with you. It was like they was on stage with me. They was like, I had so much fun with you. You kept it going. You kept the energy going. And it's like, you don't even have to, like, sometimes you have one skill that you think people are hiring you for, and you're reliant upon that skill, but then people are just actually hiring you because they just like you. They just want to be around you. They just believe in you because you are enough. Do you hear me? You are enough. Hold on. Just give me 1 second while I affirm myself. Delisi, you are enough. So much affirmations in the mirror. So many times. And you know what? You do gotta tell yourself that every single day, because if you are a spiritual person like myself, child, the devil be trying to take that shit away from you every day. Every day I gotta reaffirm this happiness and make sure that I stay in what Abraham Hicks calls the vortex. You know what I'm saying? And what I call heaven right here on earth. Happiness, keeping my peace, that's that feeling inside your stomach where it's just like, I just feel like, it's just like almost like so much that I can just like laugh for no reason. That kind of peace, Anyway. Y'all see, I took my weave off, and I am so happy about it too, because weave off and comfort is on. And I almost was like, I want to put my ponytail bit on, but I was like, I wish I would let that weave convince me that it's better than my hair that the Lord gave me. All right, y'all. Video show.